Mark Kendall's a regular guy.
Get me out of here!
With normal problems.
I want to, but I want it to be special.
But Mark's just discovered
Hello, tall, dark, and handsome.
that his one-night stand
I haven't had anything this pure since the Vienna Boys Choir hit town.
has been around for centuries.
I'm 390 years old.
400 if you're a day.
Mark Kendall is necking
Finally happened.
with a vampire.
Did I enjoy it?
Now
Ow.
he's losing his girl,
Bit my lip.
his customers,
Get out of here!
his image,
Look, I'm not there.
and his mind.
Oh, wow, I love your outfits.
I'm not wearing a costume.
Mark's got to choose
It's like you're not the Mark I thought I knew. You look like Jerry Lewis.
between his first love
I'm the owner of the pants you've been trying to get into for the last 4 years.
and his last date.
How would you like to spend eternity with me?
I can't. I gotta go to college.
Before his future goes up in smoke.
How'd you like your crotch set on fire?
Ooh, rough trade.
Nothing is sacred in a tasty comedy
Can I have one of those uncooked ones?
you can sink your teeth into.
How was it?
Delicious.
Once bitten,
I don't want to be a vampire. I'm the day person.
Good evening and welcome. Shut up, I got this. Excuse me, but this episode is very special to me. Everything is special to you. Hey guys, it's Stevo, your favorite host with the most of Horrors of the Universe Entertainment. And welcome to another rendition of, like we do every Saturday night on YouTube. What is that, folks? Notice how no one's even saying anything. I don't know, Stevo. I don't think you have any fans. How about you blow me? I said. That's what I thought. You suck indeed. So, Frankie, can you get the door for me?
Frankie, get out of the way. Hello, Steve-O.
Why do you sound like a twat?
I'm trying to figure out which voice is truly my voice and which voice is the one that likes to follow me around, who kind of sounds like me. And guess what? He's still hiding in the bushes.
Great. What do you mean hiding in the...
I am here. I am the Count. Not the Count, the Count.
Oh god, who the fucking buy this little twat again?
Oh, shut up, Sparkle Sparkle. I am the true goth vampire here. So, all I have to say is, I have input in anything and everything. And what is it that you have in mind here, Steve-O?
Well, like I said, thank you for tuning in to STEVO'S Slasher Cinema. Triple S, like we do every Saturday on our YouTube. And
Not triple X, triple S.
Calm down. Yes, Triple S. Not Triple X, that abomination film. What are you talking about? It was good. Shut up! I think I prefer Action Jackson than that damn abomination. I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but okay. So, actually, I have a little joke for you guys. Where's the Count? May I speak to the Count?
Yes.
Hey, Count.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if you're a true vampire. Abracadabra.
Blah, blah, blah.
I am an umpire. Well, I'm an umpire. Hocus! Pocus! Shut up, I got this.
Blah, blah, blah.
You wouldn't hit the guy with a face with glasses on, would you?
I'm the Count. Get it? I was doing...
I know what you were doing. You were trying to do Dr. Acula, weren't you?
No, Ed Wood. Get it right, Steven.
He made... Excuse me?
Steven.
What did you just call me?
Steven.
He just called you Steven?
Steven.
Shut up!
So what are we reviewing today? Is it about vampires? Because even though there's a fucking loser vampire right next to you, Steve-O.
Excuse me, but this...
I am the real vampire. I was born in 1313.
This is not Gothic hour, sir. This is not the Vichy hour. Stay tuned. Shut up. No, this is actually a horror comedy that exactly atmospheric, thrilling, or suspenseful, also completely free of gore. I'm not talking about My Best Friend's a Vampire.
You're talking about Eclipse, aren't you?
No, I'm not talking about that abomination of a movie called Twilight. Or, I'm sorry, this movie was okay, but that one movie with that one actor, I forgot his name, he played the gay Zorro Blade.
Oh, you're referring to the...
Something... Once bitten, twice shy. That was Great White. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot.
I know what you're getting at. You're gonna do Once Bitten, aren't
Yes, I am. This is Once Bitten. Countess by the name, actually, excuse me, played by Lauren Hutton.
Ooh, the sexy Lauren Hutton. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Whom was by a virgin 3 times per year, always ended on Halloween, in order to retain her youth and beauty. However, living in California in mid-80s is impossible to find a... Would you shut up, kitty cat? Thank you. To find a virgin. Now, tell me again, Snob, why is it for a vampire to meet a virgin? Wait, I'm asking you. I should ask the Count. I'm sorry.
I don't watch vampire movies. But as the Count, I am not only someone who's watched every single vampire movie known to man, I am also a vampire. A psychic vampire.
And
we need virgins to feed off.
He's right about that, Steve-O. For once, I actually agree with this little funghole right here. Even though I fucked him up last Saturday. Why are they laughing repeatedly?
I don't know. Honestly, let's just keep going.
So, this movie stars everyone's favorite comedic person out there, even though I actually first discovered him in the show called In Living Color. Not the band, but the show In Living Color.
I don't think anybody's gonna actually know who Living Color is anyway.
You know, the one that sings "Shut up! Think about the goddamn review!" Excuse me.
Let me put it to you this way before you continue there, Mr. Steven. I have to say, this is the first time I ever encountered Jim Carrey. And when I first saw this movie, not only did I masturbate profusely, not just for Jim Carrey, but for Lauren Hutton.
Why do I believe you were...
But when I used to try and get my friends to watch this movie, they would just like say, this is dumb. That lead character's stupid. But then when Ace Ventura comes out, guess what? Oh my god, everyone's a freaking fucking Jim Carrey fan. Continue.
The Countess finds Mark Kendall, played by Jim Carrey, fairly easily, but we're not shown her as her clan looking hard until she's before Halloween this year. We're never told that the clan has all the same rules. It doesn't seem to at the end, but why not? It's never very clear why the Countess can't go after, say, even an 11-year-old, when things are getting down to the wire near the climax of the film. There are other virgins out around, but the Countess just ignores them as potential drinking fountains of youth. It seems like maybe she has to bite the same person rather than 3 potential different people. 3 times? How long? Is that if I can bite one person? I have no idea. Once Bitten isn't meant solely as a comedy, but it's actually a long sequence during the climax that should be as suspenseful as also as humorous. But of course as well, you know, if we overlook it, there is some flaws for movie Once Bitten. I'm not sure if you agree with me on that.
Do tell.
Well, I mean, Jim Carrey is hilarious, but it's just the beginning of the star's career. But it's just that, to me, I just think he was kind of trying too hard to play a vampire. Obviously, he said, I'm not wearing a costume, although he becomes anemic, and then he goes crazy, dancing with 2 different girls, going shoplifting. Are you okay? Yeah, I think I need to take a break, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to the restroom.
You have to admit that was hot, Steve-O.
Does this mean I get to take over?
I don't see why not.
Shut the hell up in there! Go on with your review, sir, Mr. Nick.
Okay. Anyhow, personally, the movie, I think it's campy. It has its flaws, yes and no. But during a time when it was another movie that seemed to be like in the mid '80s, trying to compete with those John Hughes flicks and whatever comedies, I personally enjoyed the movie, and also as aesthetics. May I continue on what that means? It means that during a time, as Steve-O had mentioned about the movie in the 80s, it was hard to find a virgin. So what does that say about society? Should vampires be dead, or will one day be a vampire movie that's realistic and they'll be feeding off 3-year-olds?
Well, have you noticed one thing? Is that Nick the Schnabber talking to?
Yes.
That these damn vampire movies, you know, not like they were used to be. I mean, come on, when has there been a good comedic vampire film besides Leslie Nielsen's Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Good lord. Okay, I'm back. While earlier and dumb, sexy comedies like Porky's made no attempt to be more like that as dumb, sexy comedies, Once Bitten successfully tries to present his sort of lesson about dangers of promiscuity, while at the same time falling ultimately because it tries to be too much of material allows. Rather than seeking the old juggler, this vampiress, you said it wrong, it's vampira. Excuse me.
Actually, it's called vampirism.
Can someone smack this damn bunghole? Shut up! God damn, you fucking vampires get on my nerves. No wonder I fucking love slasher films.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, we actually agreed on something, Nick?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
I hate slashers.
Chip?
Chip.
Wait, fuck you.
Thank you.
The film itself is pretty dismal, but it remains interesting even though there's no other reason but because you can clearly see the budding elements of what later become Jim Carrey's trademarks. Not just over-the-top comedy performances, but also even the slight hints of even more dramatic roles, like where he goes from Halloween party to exasperate and then keeps explaining he's not dressed like a vampire. Although that actually, I mean, to be honest with you, I think that actual scene in the Halloween party was the greatest fucking ever. Why? Because of one song.
Hands off. He belongs to me. Hands off. Ha ha ha. She's my pride and property. Hands off.
Shut up. What that was a freaking damn fucking sing-along?
It's either that or we sing Dancing in Heaven. But then we're not reviewing Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Dancing. Shut the hell up! Yeah, actually, to me, I think that sing's actually pretty cool. And also, kitties, shut up! And also, as well, like, even fucking seen parts of the movie. I guess, to me, what made me laugh my ass off, but of course, everyone was like, that's gay. I mean, come on, it was hilarious. Fucking trying to figure out, what's the girlfriend's name? Robin was trying to figure out to look for little bite marks in the femoral artery of a guy to see if actually there was bite marks. And of course, all the guys are freaking out saying, "Facts in the shower! Facts in the shower!"
I think that was a scene that might have been a little bit too non-PC for this generation.
Are you sure? Because I think the actual one in Freddy's Revenge Part 2 was kind of gayer than that.
Oh, you mean Freddy's Gay? Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2?
Yeah, exactly. Freddy's Gay Part 2, indeed. But also, as well, it does have a good soundtrack with real life in there as well.
What song did they have in there?
Face to Face.
Oh.
Remember the fucking one scene in the movie where they're actually over in where Robin works at, that little dress store?
Yes.
Yeah, actually in the background, that was real life, Face to Face.
Oh. Wow.
Did you know that, Count?
I did. I just wanted to see your faces. I know everything about music.
Does this mean this fucking guy's gonna start singing Face to Face and Susan the Banshees? Oh god, no.
Oh, I will dance to that. Play with my hair. Take my orb, Frankie. Take my orb. Take it. Fine. I will dance with myself.
I don't understand the orbs that you vampires are talking about, but what is this with vampirism and orbs? Well, you see, Steve-O, we create something. I don't want to hear it.
Here, take the orb then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I get blazed in my darkness. Blah, blah, blah. Nick, why did you invite him?
I told you he was in the bushes.
And I'm sorry, but Dracula is just my, he's my crew. Frankie is pretty much my boom guy. And the editor for this is actually Dracula. That's why I'm dead and loving it.
Can you say, can we just spark? Does that sparkle with you?
Sunshine. I thought you guys were afraid of sunshine. But one thing that's weird about this movie, though, actually, what's weird and I find baffling, is how Jim Carrey, did not melt in the sunshine. Why is that?
I think because he was probably not fully vampire, so he was just half vampire. The one thing that actually bothered me was the fact that he had a girlfriend, and he went to town to go cheat on his girlfriend.
And that's fucked up.
And how come no one mentions that? I guess in the 80s, guys could just cheat on their girlfriends, and then it's like, it's all good, you know? And another part, okay, I already mentioned the aesthetic here about how in the promiscuity is just so much in the rise that, I think vampires have started it, but if they try to even have liquid virgins nowadays, I guess they'd start it, to be honest with you. So, then we had that, and then also the kind of, the thing that could be very, very dated about this movie is the dating, when they went to Hollywood, downtown Hollywood or something, and they went to some dating bar, and they had phones at every table. I thought that was kind of weird.
I agree on that, Sue. I thought it was kind of weird, but I'm thinking pretty much that during that time, people just don't understand. They just want to have fun. They just want to have sex. I guess you could say during the 80s, it was more of a teen sex craze. Such films like Porky's, such films like Last American Virgin. Steve, what are you talking about? Are you Cisco or Ebert, or are you STEVO'S Sinema? Okay, you know what? He's right. I'm sorry. I need to get back to the fucking review.
Yes.
But it's true about the 80s, though. Am I right, Frankie? Am I right, the Count?
Of course.
Am I... Excuse me?
I said of course.
I really hope we don't get sued or get shot. Sorry, Raul Julia.
Of course.
You frighten me. For once, an actual monster that frightens me.
Why, thank you. I frighten everyone.
He's dying. Give him the orb. Give him the orb.
You right there, Count? Okay.
Okay, maybe I should start playing Industrial for him. But it's just the movie itself. I really enjoyed it when I was a kid, and so this day I still watch it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got a lot of Spang Bang material from Lauren Hunt, and even what's her name, the girl
who played Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
I thought she was very
A
attractive.
lot of these people didn't actually go very far after the movie, except for Jim Carrey. Lauren Hunt still had a career as a model, and she did nothing but B movies after that. The butler, what his name? Anyway, I don't think he did very much movies either after that. And then of course I have to admit that when the vampires started hitting on those
those two nerds at the end,
and they took off their top, and I was like,
oh, what did it say? I'm an adult and you're an adult, and we should. I forgot what the hell it says.
well, I'm an adult and you're an adult and we should do adult things together, or something like that. I can't believe we forgot that tagline. But then again, we didn't use that tagline because it was just a movie that, before we start using taglines, this movie is actually something that we didn't watch. We didn't watch this actually in 85. We watched like an 88, 89.
Well, the movie came out in 85, but yeah, I think I actually discovered it like in 1990. I think one day I was watching it on USA Up All Night, which I miss watching a lot. And thank you to USA Up All Night for showing me trauma films.
Ugh.
Hey!
Trauma.
Hey, you know what? I have an idea. How about in the summertime, it will be Trauma Month?
Oh, dear God.
What do you think of that, Count?
Ah.
Is that your answer to everything?
I had a stroke. Oh, we were just talking about the end of the
the ending of the movie itself, to me, I thought it was very adventurous. Seeing the fucking actual vampires attacking, going for the virgin, and going for the girlfriend, until one sudden moment that happened in the casket. And this part I'll give to you, Count. What do you think happened in the caskets?
They sucked their blood.
I don't think that's what happened, you dumbass.
Well, I'm the Count.
Okay, so...
Well, I'll take care of this. In the end, all that happened really was just Jim Carrey had sex with the girl, thus making him not a virgin anymore, and Lauren Hunt becoming an old vampire, weak and powerless. The end. Just like the most of everyone's careers in this movie, except for Jim Carrey.
As you can see right there, she was like telling him, saying that you couldn't have. But then again, when I lost my virginity, she's right, I did.
Did you really lose your virginity? I lost my virginity when I was 5 to Susie Sue.
Good lord, man. Susie Sue?
Yes, and Gatain Dima.
I lost my virginity to Morticia, the actress.
Yeah, sure you did.
She was hot.
I also lost my virginity to Betty Page.
Why do I not believe you?
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Then I guess we'll both have sex together.
Excuse me?
Ah.
I think I better take a stick.
Anyway, guys, shut the fuck up.
No shit. Let me fucking. Can we go on a fucking review?
Let's just.
But yeah, at the end in itself, he actually does lose his virginity to his girlfriend, and like the way she said, you couldn't have. You could have. Hey, it happens, right? To every guy out there. Or am I the only one?
Check please.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So, that's going to be the review. So, as I always do my review in ratings, severed heads, I give this film, I give it
2 penises out of 4.
Is that your review for everything, Nick Snob?
Yes.
Why penis?
Because my penis may not be big, but it's handsome.
You scaring me.
I give it 3 out of 4 fangs.
3 out of 4 fangs. Well, I give this 10 out of 10 glasses of blood.
Should I call you Gangrel?
Excuse me, but he was my favorite wrestler. I liked him. He was good. I mean, come on, spitting out blood. Can we get on with the review? We're not going for that.
And Steve-O, what is your...
I give this film 10 out of 10 severed heads. Why? Because it was a great comedy. To be honest with you, it was way better than My Best Friend's Vampire.
Yes.
Way better than Littlest Vampire.
Yes.
Way better than Twilight.
Yes.
I would say, I'm sorry, way better than Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yes.
And of course, a lot better. A lot better.
Then Rob Zombie.
Excuse me?
Then Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Really?
A lot better.
You want to go with that?
Okay.
What are you doing to me?
Sorry.
Why?
Sorry.
No?
Sorry.
No?
Sorry.
No! Okay. I think you're going to scare your freaking neighbor.
Even you scared me. Just for a millisecond.
I think you're right about that too. Sorry, guys. Whenever I have like I said, I'm pretty sure you also last Saturday's episode, whereby what happened when the freaking someone mentioned that godforsaken film. Anywho, so yes, 10 out of 10 separate heads. Then we have Nick. What'd you say?
2 penises.
The count.
I give it 3 out of 4 fangs.
I give it 10 out of 10 vines of blood. Vines of blood? Excuse me, my teeth are too big. I guess so. So, anyway, guys, this is the month of May. Next Saturday is going to be the last episode of Horror Parody Month. So, be prepared, and like I always say, stay tuned to the darkness. And be sure out there to follow us on Facebook. I think the cat just spoke for me. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Wait, god damn it! Editing part. Be sure to like us on Facebook.
Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
Facebook.
I just said that.
MySpace.
We don't have MySpace.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Live Journal. Shut up! And also follow us on Instagram.
Unfollow me at the graveyard.
Don't you mean Dead Journal?
I like you.
I don't like you still, but okay. Nick, can we please get rid of...
I think next time, let's just keep them out.
Let's just keep them out for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I work with him.
Shut up. I would like to think that next podcast will be a really good one because there'll be more, I think, less characters and just more of us. So, talk a little more seriously, I think. If not, then we might change our mind tomorrow. So, in any event, as always, this is Steve-O's Slasher Cinema. I am your host with the ghost.
That's not how I sound.
Yes, you do.
Like I said, thank you for so much for listening, and stay tuned in to next Saturday. And like I always say, stay tuned to the darkness. And
peace.
Good Lord, you scared me.